Alright folks, welcome back to the third section. So you might be wondering why I'm including this section on self-education. So basically, we've talked about the basics, how to make a post, how to make a page, how to install plugins, all that kind of stuff. We even stepped it up a little bit, adding functionality, looking for different levels of plugins, adding security and backup features to your website, all this kind of stuff, right? So a lot of this information that I'm giving you is really readily available in the WordPress community. So one of the things that you're going to need to learn how to do if you're going to manage your own WordPress site is to learn how to self-educate yourself. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to want to do, and the functionality that you're going to want to add, or people's advice that you're going to want to ask, all sorts of stuff. You just need to know how to get that advice. You need to know where to go for those plugins. You need to know how to evaluate things, all of that kind of stuff, right? So one of the things that I want to walk you through here is where to go get information, and you will be able to start self-educating at this point. So the point of this whole course, this whole lift activity, is so that you'll be proficient in WordPress, right? And it doesn't take that long to do, but it's a lifetime of learning, right? So there's just tons and tons of information available. We've scratched the surface, with the help menu here, where you can go and get different information on whatever you're looking at. But you'll also be able to see here for more information. You can click on documentation on the dashboard. So what you'll see now is this actually takes you to the WordPress.org website. And you'll see here that there's a little prefix on here, Codex, and the title here, Codex. What is the Codex? For anybody who's familiar with literature or any kind of history buffs out there, you'll know that Codex is just like basically like an encyclopedia, or just a body of knowledge that has been compiled. And that's basically what this is. So we're going to go back to WordPress.org here, and this is just if you're typing in WordPress.org, you'll get here and you can see here there under support there's the support forums, which you can go to for help, and there's also this thing that says documentation. This will take you to the Codex, right? So welcome to the WordPress Codex, the online manual for WordPress and a living repository for WordPress information and documentation. This living repository is basically the operative phrase. The Codex is always being edited, is always being revised, is always being updated. As WordPress updates as a software, there's going to be more information added to the Codex. As people add to the core of WordPress, the code, add functionality through plugins or anything like that, there's going to be updates to WordPress. So on the main page here, you can see here it's like your top frequently asked questions, or what you need to know most about WordPress, features, version control, troubleshooting, glossary. Like, you can spend days looking at this. And then also to just kind of what I've been walking you through, some of the things here, getting started with WordPress, using themes, using plugins. You can see all of these different articles, right? So if you want to get more in depth working with themes, or even learning how to write plugins and stuff like that, there's information here. If you're wanting to be a developer and you want to contribute to WordPress core or report a bug that you find, you'll want to do that here. So I'll just show you kind of what these little what these articles look like, and basically you can start self-educating yourself on the WordPress Codex. So basically, you've got a subject heading here, you've got some steps here, and then it kind of goes more in depth, right, into what you're looking at. So, and you can just see, like, even just this post article is very comprehensive and pretty long, right? So again, like I said, you can go for days here and just be looking at all this stuff, right? And that's just writing posts. So the other thing you can do is come over here to the forums and search the support forums for any kind of subject that's pretty popular. There's all that stuff here. So again, WordPress.org, and you're looking for support forums or the Codex. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions about any of this.